Well, I'm back after a couple of weeks off from being super busy at Glasgow Whisky Festival up in Inverness and just travel around with lots of whisky, cool stuff I was able to do. And on my travels, I was able to pick up some good whisky. And this is one of the bottles here. Today, there's a brand new setup. I've got a new rig, I've got a new mic, and I've got a new kind of camera as well. So I'm going to see how this all pans out. Before we get into it, Living Souls 7-year-old. I'm going to get it open, put it in the glass, and we'll talk about what this 7-year-old actually is. So twist. All right, and then let's see what pop we get. Nice, and I've got new glass as well on my travels. So what I have here is a Living Souls 7-year-old, and this is distilled at Bowmore. 50% ABV, non-chill filtered, natural colour, second fill, I'm sure it is as well, second fill bourbon. Living Souls are relatively new to the whisky game. Independent bottler, starting their own distillery, and they've been bringing out some great stuff. The 99-1 being probably the most famous that they've brought out so far, and also they've done a collaboration with Thompson Brothers, these guys here, and they blended the 99-1 and the Thompson Brothers blended Scotch whisky, the TBBSW, which has been an absolute hit as well. And that was very recent over, I think it was a long train journey with a few drams, and both Simon and Jamie came to the conclusion they should put these two together and make a really good whisky. I've enjoyed everything I've had so far from Living Souls. I think it's been great. I love the bottles, I love the shape, and I love, more importantly, the pricing's always very, very fair. So when I seen this, I seen all the hype about it, and I missed out on it. And I was up in Inverness last weekend, and I went to a wee whisky shop right across from the malt rooms in Inverness. I was having a look around, and this was still sitting on the shelf. So I thought I need to pick it up because I'm just more intrigued than anything. So as we can see just now, it's a 7-year-old. The great wee stories and stuff in the back. The artwork's fantastic. The bottle shape's great, and everything about it. And as I said, second fill bourbon barrels, 50% ABV. So second fill casks for me give us more distillate, more of that distillery character. So Bowmore, I've always not struggled with, but I don't indulge in it enough. Some of the core range I think is quite flat for me personally, but I've had some great Bowmore independents before, so I'm hoping this is going to be the same. So I've got my fingers crossed that this might actually do the trick. So I've had this wee glass that I bought when I was in Dornoch. I was popped up at the weekend, was up the A9 and continued on the Saturday, and the bottle shop was closed, so I picked myself up some glasses instead from the hotel, the Dornoch Hotel. So I've got this wee glass. I've had it sitting there for a few minutes now as I've been talking. This has been sitting for about a week now, just on the shelf, so the room has been warm, cold, but not been sitting in the car and things like that. So the whisky should be quite settled in itself. And at 50% ABV, even if I did get a haze, that's fine. And I'm first time back in a couple of weeks and I forgot my water, so we're going to have to go all the way without any drops in this. But straight off the bat, just having that in the glass just now, the legs, hopefully this camera, I don't know if it's going to pick up or not, the legs there, taking their time to come down as expected for an ABV of that magnitude. It's great, the colour's very light, I think you can tell it's second fill. With that, usually first fill, it's a little bit darker, it's a bit more aggressive in the wood, it's been able to take more flavour, but being this kind of second fill, it's a little bit lighter, but I still think the spirit's going to be able to shine through. Bowmore is an Islay whisky. It's one, I think it's the kind of most populated part of Islay, 750 people or so. Great view from the distillery as well over the water. It's fantastic. When I done my wee tour a few years ago, it's a very lightly peated compared to all the other Isleys. If you exclude Bunhaven, this is about 20 to 30 ppm. It keeps it lighter, and they put a lot of whisky out there as well, but as I said, I've always struggled a little bit with it from the core range, so I'm hoping this year can still bring me back. But enough kind of chatter about that. We're going to go get this on the nose, get it in the palate. It looks good already. It's a very light straw, light hay, kind of oil look to it. Like extra virgin oil, not your car oil. So let's get this on the nose and let's see how we do. I think first impressions there, it does bring me to Islay. It gives me that soft wee coastal note, the sweetness to it. I think a lot of time I kind of say is eating a sugared donut at the beach when the waves are crashing. I've got that little pop to it there. That second fill bourbon as well, it's not immensely sweet on the nose straight away. It's not got that super toffees and sugars and things. I think there's a bit more spirit there, which is nice. I like that. It's not throwing me off. And there's a kind of like kneaded bread as well, just kind of fresh bread, fresh dough coming through with that kind of soft, still sugar donut on the beach, but not in your face. You're maybe someone ahead of you's doing that, and you can smell it because it's a down breeze. There's a kind of syrupy note to it as well. More, it smells like it's got an oiliness to it. It's got character. It's clean, and I don't really get that 50% as well. It seems to be hidden in there. And again, I think that might be to do with the second fill that we've got. Well, I'm excited to get into this, so let's chat and let's get this on the palate. So, Slainte, everyone. Nice mouthfeel, dry. There's a kind of like hay note to it as well, that kind of fresh dried hay note. Sweet barley water as well. And just at the end, there's that soft, lightly peated character that we know that is Bowmore. This is a Bowmore that I like, the style that I like. Bourbon style, a little bit higher ABV. It's ticking boxes. This is something I think if I could get another one, I probably would, just from this initial first couple of sips. It's drying as well, and not it's not firing off to all these different characters. It's just, I think the second fill and that spirit is working so well together. I'm enjoying the nose. It's starting to open up a little bit. I say that kneaded bread there, like kneaded dough, kind of fresh bread, soft wood, a little bit of kind of spirit led as well. Ocean breeze is there. It's a kind of syrupy oiliness to it as well. Clean, soft smoke, drying, kind of dried hay. And again, it's maybe just having that brioche kind of bun note to it now as well in the backdrop. Maybe a slightly burnt brioche bun is maybe the best way to describe that. I really like it. The mouth feels good as well. Longevity's to it, 50%. I don't think I would. I will try it with water, but I don't think it needs it. I think this is great. And I got this for, I think it was £50 I picked this up for, which, again, value for money. Where can we go from there? Living Souls are doing a great job. I'm a huge fan. I think them and Thompson Brothers now are starting to be on the same par, personally, for me, and it's great to see them working together. I'm looking forward to see what continues to come from these guys, because I think I'll be continuing to buy due to price, look, everything there ticks all the boxes for me. So guys, thanks for joining me. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry I've been away for so long, but my travels, I'll post them very shortly on my Instagram. So again, thanks for tuning in. Join me next week. Let's talk whiskey. Slainte.